Welcome
Yeah,
everyone
go
to the
ahead.
District 53 server event. We're all gathered here in this cesspool of Bloodlines, Heroes of Lithas players to partake in another rare community event with our wonderful development and moderator team from Goat Game. Today this event will be joining our good friend Bobby and some of the Discord moderators in a live Q&A session. I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Panda. If you guys have additional questions, just reach out, let us know. Panda will explain the instructions. Panda?
Try and keep this a little bit more civil than some of our other chats. Absolutely going to accept everybody we can up to the stage. We're going to start with leaders. Everyone who has participated, you're willing to participate in this. Duplicate questions and parties, whatever, will be handled accordingly. Anything that deviates from what the set guidelines are obviously will get a little set off, but we will be willing to hear all of your opinions. And Bobby, would you like to take over?
Yeah, so how do you want to start? So start one by one, or you want to pick anyone? I don't mind. I mean, as long as everyone
we can
something.
just start from wherever. Everybody who has a question, throw your hands up, and I will go from there. If it's going to take a minute, I'll go find a question that was asked of me to put up.
Yeah.
All right, starting to look like it's going to take a second. So, in that case, I was requested to speak on a couple people's behalves. So, the first question is, why are PvE champions getting scaled, making it hard, next to impossible for players to actually compete?
Yeah, I know, right? So basically, last 2 days or maybe last week, I actually having a really many talks with them regarding this one. So that's not like intend to do like this, because they said like the scouting is like automated, so they have a rules and standard, so the scouting will change automatically. But the difficulty of the AI is I mean, it's out of their expectation, so they didn't think about that. It will be super hard and super difficult for the top players or even the general players to pass through the the raid events or the recent Guardian defense and those things. Yeah, we already reported that. So yesterday, the patch, there should be a minor fix. They try to scouting down with their mechanic. Hopefully that worked a little bit better. If that works, they will slowly to change, apply to the other gameplay, like the Guardians defense, things like that. So the first thing they changed is the new play. What's that? In the Guild Conquest thing, what's the gameplay's name? I forgot. The Summer Arrow, something like that. Yeah, the one you can't pass. The boss is too difficult to kill. They changed something yesterday, so hopefully you guys should be able to pass now, I guess. If not, let me know. Yeah, I actually taking many notes of this one. Yeah, they actually changed the scout. Hopefully that works. Yes, much better. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. So they trying out on this place first. If that works out, they will try to apply the same rules to the other PvE gameplays. That's what I know. Yeah, but probably take another week. They're gonna text a little bit before they're doing that. Yeah.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Dan Magoo from X199 would love to know, or would love to suggest that adding the skip button for Dungeon Descent to happen before you have to actually start the fight would make the playability of it, as it's a repeated every 3-day event, go a little more smooth.
Yeah, dungeon. Yeah, I think we heard something similar suggestions before, right? But I think it's much painful for now, I guess. That's why you guys want this one, right? So Dungeon is one of the gameplay they do want to improve, but I mean, just about the schedule things, it's not really priority right now. I want to tell you, to be honest. Yes, so basically the gameplay of the dungeon now is like rewards, just free rewards, but time consuming. That's what we know. Yes, but I don't have an answer, but I would say probably they won't change anything in short time regarding the dungeon destiny. Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, we have a old friend who wants to come up. I'll let him ask his question. Give him a second to get in here. Yep, you know who it is.
Oh,
All
hey,
right.
hey. Good day.
All right. First, I want to say thank you for taking your time to do this event with us. And
Yeah, my
my
pleasure.
question is this. Lately, I have noticed that the community and the official Discord has been very disoriented and they do not want to participate anymore on the suggestions and all that because they feel like they have been ignored. And I can see that being a thing because a lot of them don't even get upvotes. We're at 30,000 members and only like 40 people vote. And they have pretty much this feeling that the developers don't care about their opinions. And I have talked to a few of the big spenders in this game, and they also agree that they don't see any improvement coming from that. So therefore they don't really care about it. And like they say, like they'll get better results from just speaking to their VIP agents than from doing a suggestion or anything like that. But unfortunately, almost 95% of the people that are in the official Discord do not have that ability to just go and communicate with somebody who's involved in the development. So basically, my question is there a way that we can improve how the development team can pay attention to what we're asking for? And if they could at least take a little bit of their time to come down into the Discord and see what people really want.
So, the answer to this one will be yes. But if I get someone from the dev team come down here, that's really really difficult. So I mean, there's no secret, right? Our team is based on China, so not all of them can speak like English like me, like can talk like daily and answer your question and understand what you're asking. So I could do that. Like something
Community suggestions actually do get pulled up. I've
they,
I've been going through the community section suggestions for a long time. I had a mod with me doing the same thing, and a lot of this game is community suggestion.
I think there's many old suggestions that are being left there for quite a long time, and we didn't even know that if they being applied to the game or not. So what I'm thinking is now maybe per month we could do like a suggestion of feedback Q&A per month, or maybe fortnightly, like 2 weeks. Yeah, so far that's what I think I could do, because like it takes me some time to document those suggestions and filter out if anything that could be high priority or low priority, or maybe not even able to do. So I can pick out like 5 to 10 of the suggestion in a month and talk to them and get the answer from them, and I will pass back to the community. It's something like the broadcast, but the topic will just main topic is the suggestions, feedback, Q&A. If that works, I could do that.
Right, and we do have a lot of suggestions in here. A easy segue. Another one is increase the chance of obtaining new companions in the summoning circle, so that some players don't require 600 pulls.
That's, to be honest, this is really weird. The ratio doesn't sound right. 600 is too much. Like, the worst I do is like around 500 sometimes, but 600 is like. So when did that happen? Like recently, or like?
This is coming from Player on X21, what the deputy.
So
They've experienced it, and their follow up is the value reward ending. And we'll get to that here in a second.
Yeah, 500 is the worst I have ever done. So if you're calculating the ratio, the average should be between like 350 to around 550. 450, sorry. 600, that's... Is it recently, or you already having this like for like past 4 clans, or just 2 clans, or just 1 clan event? I just want to make sure if this is happening for a long time or just recent.
From what they've said, it sounds like it's happened multiple.
If it is 600, that sounds a little bit too low. 23 shot from the 300. Is that including the, from the rewards, the 23 shots?
Probably not.
I need to find that. Yeah, so the normal way we do is if you're missing some of the shots, then you get it from the related. Yeah, that's what we doing all the time.
Which I've noticed, I personally noticed, because I hated the roulette for a long time. The rewards have been giving more companion traits.
I mean, for this one, we maybe just keep the eyes on it first, because average, I don't hear much of the complaint regarding the ratio, but yeah, 600 Pro sounds really bad. Right. Anyone want to share anything else? I will try my best if I can answer.
I have a few from my DMs while we wait for that.
Yep.
One of them wants to see the championship details, the Guardians of Light or all that stuff, to have an auto or like max out button, so you don't have to sit there and single click all the way through.
Right. This is also painful for me. I actually talked to them many times. I hate this. Yeah. Trust me, I hate this one. Yeah. I do already suggest them. They do consider it, yes, because some of the players do like, for me, I like to up to 300, just for the district champions. And sometimes I want to max, then I just click that all the way to whatever goal I have. But yeah, it's really painful. Sometimes I see the level is like 603. Oh my god, that's really dumb. I want to level up to 600. Yeah, I know this one. Yeah, they do consider it, but just about the time when they will apply to the game. Hopefully this answer, but yeah, they do consider it. If that works.
Yeah, no, that's, and we appreciate that. There is another one in here that wants, or as a suggestion, to increase air slots.
Air slots. I don't think, to be honest, I don't think there's any plan regarding this one, because like, for my understanding, okay, so just for my understanding, I think the air slots, the limit is because the challenge. So you still want to spend the items to get more hairs, not like just getting your unlimited hair slots. I don't think that works, or I don't think that works in the server. I think the server will be down. Too much pressure if you're having too much hair slots. You guys remember we have a super lagging before? That's because server having too many players, they're raising hair in the same time, and the server got burned. I'm not sure if any of you can remind that there's one time the server got burned down because too many people raising hairs in the same time.
I definitely noticed it, but yes.
Maybe. I mean, maybe few slots out, but I don't think few more slots will work for you either. But yeah, maybe. Yeah, I would say I will note down this one to try to talk to them if this is still considerable for them to maybe just few more slots, 10 slots. That sounds worth because we have many companions now. Yeah, do sounds reasonable. Yeah, but I just telling you what happened before. Like, if too many people raising areas in the same time, for now the server cannot take it.
We appreciate that.
No worries. Well.
So, someone, another guild leader, would like me to ask, increase the access to items to build vigor, like bouquets, rings, like for events to help with that.
Oh, pardon. I didn't quite catch this one.
So another one of the leaders would like me to ask if we could raise the availability of like bouquets and such in like events where you can just win during the week, like your normal events, your weekly rotation.
So what's that about, the weekly rotation?
Yeah, increasing like bouquets and like, vigor items.
Oh, we got yes. That's part of the plan. Don't worry, guys. Yes, definitely. Because it's a new item, so the dev team will having a schedule. Like they normally will schedule like for a month and 2 months. Then they will release it in different events coming up. Yes, definitely. The ones you get in per week now is just like set. Those are the regular number you can get for sure. But once they put in the future events, like even in the regular events, some of it, but I can't guarantee all of the events will have it, but most of them will in the future. Yeah.
So somebody else, obviously, like this has been answered before, throw up the newer companions we added to the companion box summon.
My answer to this one, I mean, the depth answer is still nope, because that pool is designed just for the classic companions, so they never have a plan to put every new companion into that pool. But right now, yeah, the painful thing is like they don't have a schedule, a nice gameplay, or nice summon pool of the companions yet. They're still trying to find a good solution. The last one I think we do is a Valentine's event that you can give the gift. You can pick the companion you like, and you can give the gift. Then you can get the shards and anything related. But that one, to be honest, turns out not really good. So they are redesigning future companion events and the way you can get the companion shards. But 100%, I mean 200%, is not from the summon, the classic summon. But the classic summon, what I'm hearing is, so there's one resetting coming up, so you can exchange all the new shards from there. But maybe in the future they will reset like regularly. Not sure if that's a good news, but or not.
And that is better than what it was. At least we can use the resource.
Yeah, Gorilla. I just answered that now. So, because that companion store is designed for the classics only. That team they had a plan to having a new event or new summon pool regarding every new companions, but they haven't got a good solution or gameplay or function yet. Yeah, so currently no. But the good news is they may be resetting regularly. Yes, that's what I'm hearing.
That would be a big help. Really, at least we're not gaining resources that we can't use. Have a player that wanted to know, why are some servers skipped over in mergers where others aren't?
Pardon? So I didn't catch it.
Why are some of the smaller servers with less people sometimes skipped? When servers with bigger people or with more people sometimes do get merges.
All right. I think this one's a little bit critical because I don't have the exact ruling or the standard, the depth to design which server is gonna merge. But I know something that will relate it to the merge. So they will evaluate your number of the players in your server regarding active or inactive, and even they will evaluate if there's an out account. Because I know you guys having some out account, they will ignore that part. So the out account is not part of the inactive players or the active players. So that's first one. And second one, yes, they do consider your lie as Rome said. So you guys come the first. Yeah. So guild conquest is one of the important reasons they will consider in the merge. So, but doesn't mean that if you are top one, you're not going to merge. No, maybe just this time you skip, but next time you probably will be in the merge because you're having less people, and you finally will get into the merge because the number of people in the server still have to be balanced. But this time you skip doesn't mean next time you will skip. And I know some of you guys like X21 or X27. You guys say you're having really like around 30 or 20 players in the server, but you get skipping. Yeah, I passed this feedback to that team. Maybe they will optimize the ruling of the merging in the future. But I think there's no perfect way. To be honest, I don't find there's a perfect way to merge which server to which server for now. And there's some like technical issue. Every time we have a merging, there's some technical issue come up. So they keep optimizing this part. And hopefully in the future, this function could be really, really nice. And we don't have any problems like bugs after the merge. Yeah.
I know a few servers are like they haven't seen a merge in forever, and they have people in their guild quitting. That's why that one actually, to me, is still a personal thing. Like
I know.
some of these top guilds have people losing interest in the game.
I think the biggest problem right now is we don't have a regular merging schedule yet, right? If you let's say we have a regular merging per month, I think the problem will slowly and getting fixed. But right now it's really complicated because we're having as you guys know, you guys are some of you guys are really old players, but we're also having new players. And new players, they may be in the new server, but some of the new players, they in the old server. So that's one of the things that is really, really hard to decide. We can just merge the two servers or not. That maybe you having like 30 players and 15 of them are new players. But your neighbor server, they're having like 50 players, but 40 players of them are new. Should these two merge together? There's something that need to think about it. Yeah, I would say, personally, I would say it's not easy. Yeah, you can't just like merge with same people. But sometimes if after they merge, they maybe have a worse experience than before. Yeah. So I'm not finding an excuse for them, but they're just finding a better way, better ruling of merging. And once they sort out a solid one, they will start to merge regularly in the future. That's the plan they told me. Yeah.
All right. That's I understand that. I know some people are like their ranking depends on them getting up here and fucking staying awake all night, and that's why that's such an issue. Is like they don't have the players that will help them.
Yeah,
I have been
as I said,
requested to go ahead.
yeah, just as I said, there's no perfect solution yet, but we're trying to make a perfect solution, but it takes time. Yeah.
All right. And are I was requested to let him back up, so here we are.
Hi.
Hello. All right, Bobby. So a suggestion that everybody wants is to have the ability so that whenever a companion has reached the level mythic, that we can go back and make any type of rarity baby that we want. Because when you're doing trades, a mythic, it's not as helpful as a common.
I know.
So that's
I know.
something that we've been pretty much trying to get into the game. And it would be good if it's added into the VIP at least.
That doesn't sound fair. So honestly, I think if we all play the games for quite long, so we know the idea is to get to the mythic is the way you should. But after we have a marriage function, and we all know that the green one will getting you like 100% transfer the trade. So that's a trick, yeah. But at the end of the day, the original gameplay, I mean, before the game release, under the development stage, that the developer do want you guys to raise up your campaign into Mythic, because they want you guys to have a Mythic baby so you have a Mythic baby, then you don't have to gacha from the summon pool. So that's the game plan. But just because the marriage and the trades swap things, so the green one seems more valuable right now. I understand that because I'm doing the same thing. So I'm keeping some of the companion in green. But I don't know. Personally, I won't say that's gonna be work or into the game for now. But I will know that. I will take a note and let them know you guys having some force toward the green airs. Once you have the mythic companion you want to turn back, you can choose the rarity. Yeah, I will note down this one. Thank you for that, Blood.
Like maybe an intimacy reset option for the Guardians would be available, so they could find a way around having a hard time finding green.
I don't know. I don't. Oh, you mean the reset for the Guardian Stone?
Yeah, so Guardian Stones has a reset for the side things. They wanted to know if that could be possible
for intimacy.
Yeah.
Whoa. I mean, it's workable, but that will be super complicated because intimacy related to so many systems right now. You guys know, right? Once you reset, it will be really, really complicated, to be honest. I don't think that will really be into the game. Resetting the intimacy, yeah.
Which I get. It's a harder topic to set up than anything.
Yes.
One of the harder questions that has been posed to me. It came from one of the guild leaders. Why should I continue to play for a game that consistently doesn't meet the needs of the player base? Where the PvE is failing and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I think this one is related to the very beginning one I answered, right? So
it is
as I said, it's not intended to make you feel really bad. You can't even pass a regular PvE content because they do set out a ruling, but they just didn't expect that it's becoming one way up and can't control, not under control anymore. So I have put out an urgent suggestion to them. So that's why they have a fix yesterday to trying out if that ruling is working out. If that one is working out, they will apply into all the regular PvE contents, maybe in the next 2 weeks, within the next 2 weeks, because they need to have more tags, if that works or not.
And
it's not intended to make you feel like, oh, I can't beat them. I have to play. That's not the idea. You can trust me on this part. Yeah, because I play the game, I also suffer. So I asked them why it's becoming so difficult. I can't even go through the last chapter of the raid event because normally I can do it really easy. but I can't do it right now after the merge. So I asked them. Yeah, so I know what's happening. Yeah.
And that's at least positive that they've heard that feedback.
It's really bad because if you can't even pass a regular event, you will feel really bad. Yeah, I know. So I asked them to urgent fix something. Yeah. At least they fix the summer one. Yeah.
Or one of the more extreme questions that comes up is there a chance of getting anything actually worthwhile back when they nerf a champion that somebody spent the time to vigor up?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I had this topic, similar topic with the depth of the champion design. Yeah, we are talking about something about the champion balance thing because you guys know in our game so far we don't really have something like champion balance change schedule. Sometimes we just make one or two champions the balance, but there's no like a schedule. So maybe one patch, sometimes one patch, sometimes 2 months, sometimes even 4 months. I'm talking about the tank. Yeah, the female tank that got nerfed recently. Yeah, I think this is really not good, not healthy. Yes, I do aware of this one, so I do bring up this with the champion design team. So if we want to make some change to a champion, either new or old, we should have a schedule. Yeah, they are putting this into the meeting, so we will have a further discussion with them regarding this one. Yeah, we want to have champion balance, but we want to have a schedule and healthy champion balance. Yeah, I'm sorry for the recent change, those really random change of some of the champions. Yeah, that's not good as player. I know that. Yeah, but I do talk to them. Yeah, they are having a meeting regarding this one.
Which comes to the topic of like shadow nerf stuff like that, like champion changes that we've noticed that weren't announced. Like we've brought this up before. Is there a plan to drag that up?
Which one? Sorry.
So there've been a few champions that we noticed that scaling changed without an announcement for. Is there a
Wait,
plan to have that be amended?
which one?
It's happened across a few champions.
Bloom? Bloom, I think they just fixed the bug, the triple damage. Did they fix the scaling? Change the scaling? Good again, but not. Yes, because the old Bloom, they have a bug, so they may trigger triple damage. That was a bug. It's not a nerf. Wait, I think we announced this one. Do I?
That one was announced.
We should do. Yeah.
That one was announced.
Which else that's not announced regarding the champion change? Just making sure if I did missing something.
No, you're not missing that one. I'm just talking about like the helpers had noticed and stuff like that happened. It all happened in the past. Where
okay.
where we would just get shadow, like all of a sudden we would load into the game. It would say that there was an update and we noticed something was different.
Honestly, what I can say is Dev never want to hide something. They want something. They want everything to be clear. They just some of the champion they having some history problems, so there are a lot of things they need to review, and there's something compared to the new one they have like something it's not working together, so they have to change either the new one or the old one. So the most easy way to change is the old one, so that made the new ones working. But that's not good, to be honest. That's not good. That's just a temporary solution regarding design, because we have some members change in the team for the champion design, so they maybe some having some misunderstanding of the previous champions and the mechanic. So that's why some of the design is not working well when it comes out. Yes. but they never want to shadow anything. Like even like the clan trade, they do change to some of them change to the beginning 10 seconds. But as you guys know, the lion trade is not working for 10 seconds because you instantly get the energy, even though after 10 seconds it's not making sense. They just want to make a description, the localization standard, in one way, so people is more easy to understand and read the skills. But
But
some
at
of
the
them
same
fail.
time,
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
of the traits function after the 10 seconds too, like focus and such. We've
Yeah,
tested this thoroughly, and I'm assuming they took ones that say at start a battle and added 10 seconds to all of them.
Yeah, exactly. And so the new members of the champion design, the guy said, no, they always just work from the 10 seconds. I mean, this part is correct, but some of the skill, as you guys know, the Lumen ones and some others, you have the growing effect in the battle. That one will work after 10 seconds. The idea of the dev team set is that they start working from the beginning 10 seconds. That's what they're understanding. But if you put it into English, that's not work. So we do report this to them. They have to review all the skills again and see if there anything need to change the wording or not to make it more clear. Yeah, that's one of the issue right now.
Another one that came up is people want to know if there's ever going to be a feature to remove people from Conquest. For you don't necessarily have to be able to re-add, but to remove people from Conquest that aren't listening to the rest of their guild.
Mm-hmm. Wait, don't we have these features already? So you can choose anyone
That's
from
between
the.
rounds. They want to know if it can happen during the match.
Oh, so you mean once the battle start, like the day one, someone is really inactive, you want to keeping out and pick another one
Something
in,
like that.
right?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I mean, I will take down this one. That sounds a little bit. That sounds a little bit complicated because if you kick him out, then the rewards thing, everything needs to recalculate. Yeah, sounds a little bit complicated, but I will take a note down. Maybe I will take a note down first, okay?
Hey, you know what? That's more than we had before. That's appreciated.
No worries.
There's follow up similar. Like, so deputies and guild masters can force a retreat on other players when they're walking into something they shouldn't be running into to pretty much protect them from themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry, pardon?
The option during a conquest to be able to, for like a deputy or a guild leader, to be able to force retreat a unit that's going to run into a wall, something like that, to protect them from killing themselves because they weren't active during that time and didn't realize it.
Force retreat. If you guys ever played the beta version of the Relic before, I think back to that time we do have the retreat options. Yes. Do we? I think we do, right? But after the text, we remove it. The reason why, I can't remind it. Why? Why is that? Because yeah. So for this one, I can't give an answer right now because I don't really know if retreating will cause anything. A retreat
Right.
option for rollers. Yes.
Like at the end of the day, it just means they get sent back to base. So like that's what we're trying to save them from.
Okay. Yeah. No, I take this down first. I take this down first.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, I will take this. It do make sense. Yes, for Rollins, you should be able to retreat. Yeah.
Yeah, like someone who is actually watching the match can, like, a deputy or a guild master, having to
Yeah.
be the title, so they can stop someone from running into something.
It sounds like a strategy, but cause like I'm not sure if you guys play some SLG game, so strategy game. So if you play a strategy game, then that's more like real time. So you have to monitoring your battle for the maybe the next 1 hour or next 2 hours.
Right.
That's something similar to that. It sounds like that, but it
Yeah, then
really,
that's
really time consuming.
and there's a lot of us who play that absolutely put that time in.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I understand.
that would be helpful to be able to help the rest of the guild.
Yeah, I will consider this one is more like a strategy optimization in the
Yeah.
gameplay. Yeah.
That would
Cool.
absolutely be a thing.
Yeah, I know
To
that.
follow
Thanks.
that strategy optimization up, some people all know, like, some of them want the time speed back on the rally. That's whatever. Right now, the pressing one is retreat, a retreat function on a rally. The person who starts it,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
so
Yeah.
it
Sure.
instead ends at the tower before it.
Yeah. Sure. Noted. Noted down. Thanks.
Um, Another one that randomly came up. Cross server guilds would end up
Cross
not
server
need as
guild.
many mergers. I know this one's a fucking technical issue.
Okay, so I do have answer for this one. So cross server guilds is the ideal solution for the server merge. But right now, we could do that yet. So server merge is still the best solution for now. I'm not sure if you can understand that. Yeah, cross server guilds is the best ideal solution. Yes, but right now we won't be able to do that. That's why we have to at least make the server merge better first. Yeah.
Yeah, no, then that's perfectly understandable.
Thanks.
I absolutely get that. Another one of these is there are a lot of clans that really don't do anything. Their trade isn't even worth anything um, because of the new improvements to the game. Is there
Pardon?
any intention to rework any of these?
Pardon? Your voice just fade out. I didn't hear
Sorry,
the last part.
is there an intention to rework the clans that don't really do anything anymore?
Revert the clans? What does that
Rework,
mean?
as in
Rework. Oh, rework.
yeah,
Yes, as I said, regarding the topic we just say about what's that champion design? Yeah, champion design. Yeah. So yeah, we do have the meeting with the champion design team regarding the champion balance, the future champion design, and the previous champion rework. Yes, we're having this topic with them. So we will have a further discussion with more details and the ideas comes out once they done the brainstorm, what they want the old champion to do and what they want the future champion to be. So yes, it's on the way, but right now we don't have the details yet. But it's on the way. They are doing that.
that's good. We do have, again, him coming up because he's the only one who is really joining the
Yeah, so
conversation.
it's fine. Anything worked? Anything helpful?
Back again.
Yeah.
Bobby, I think this event, the Summertide event, was a very, very good event. Of course, it was
Mhm.
very buggy, so a lot of people didn't really get a good side of it, which is
Fans and
understandable.
sorry.
But
Yeah, fans
for
and
a
sorry.
guild,
Yeah.
for a guild to participate this much, I think is very healthy for it. So I think it
Mhm.
would be nice if this event was taken out of the leaderboards and all that, and it was just added into a guild event. That, for example, you see how the guild conquest season is split into two. You can
Mhm.
have a season of this event going on for the guild, where they can just pretty much work together to increase level every day. Like every day you can get 10 steps and so on. I think it will be a great way to actually get the guild involved into doing more guild activities. Because as of right now, besides guild conquest, there's nothing else for the guild to do because the raid bosses are being killed too fast, anyways.
So what I'm understanding is what you're talking about is right. PvE content should also be more like guild play, gameplay. Okay. I think there's something new. Yeah, because the original idea for the PvE content, either they're based on guilds or just individual. The idea is one to get some active gameplay, because we all know we don't have much active gameplay in the game right now. The guild conquest, except that. So the original idea is to get you guys active, get you guys something to play beside guild conquest, and give you guys some nice free rewards or pay rewards. Yes, I think make it as a more guild reaction gameplay is something. Yeah. Oh, actually, based on this one, I will post a survey regarding the PvE content maybe today or tomorrow. So I do want some feedbacks. I mean, the dev team, whoever designed the PvE content, they want some feedbacks as well. And thanks for the blood. So you guys like it, but yes, it is buggy. But one of the buggy things is the scouting. So hopefully, beside that, everything else, you guys like it, either half or just so. That would be good because that's something new. Everything new, they will need time to optimize it into a better way. So regarding this one, they will definitely put in more time. Then the dungeon doesn't. That's why I know. So they want to focus on this part and make this gameplay better. So more enjoyable, that's what I mean. So thanks for the feedback. I will pass back to the dev. So make it as a guild plate. Yeah.
All right. We
Thanks
do
for that.
have someone. Do we have another person that is willing to come up here? If you want to, there you are.
Hi. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep. Mm. Okay, yeah. So regarding this one, I think I talked a little bit from last time, the last podcast. Yes. So as we know, so after the more servers being merged and more guilds getting more active number, and you guys getting more power, so your team is really strong now, so you can one shot even the boss. Yeah. So this is one of the in the schedule. It's already part of the schedule, but priority I would say is medium. So it's not super high, but it's also not super low because it is something that have to be changed because it's different from the game compared to a year ago because you can't beat down the balls in one day. But I know some of the gears you can just drop it once you log in, they're all done, they're all gone. Yeah, so this is already in the schedule. I could give the answer yes. But what's the way they will change? I don't have details yet.
Top end players that says, "Hey, raise champion levels." Yeah.
I know. Even sometimes I can't even hit once. I know.
It's a fair point for the top end players. Like I'm starting to do amount gold to the point where I'm just making level 700s because I can.
Okay. Right. Anything else?
Their following one is trying to make roses not as expensive. I mean, I understand why roses are. This is
Roses, right? Is there roses?
yeah.
I think it is for the companion. For the
Roses are for your creating more heirs.
Oh, that roses.
Yeah,
Oh,
bouquets.
yeah. Yes, I think this is one of the really rare items in the game, right? So for me, I can only remind that you can only get that from the dungeon lessons. Beside that, nothing.
There actually
Nowhere
are a
else.
few weekly events like might
Yes, but
and such that do give some roses.
yeah, but I think the dungeon lessons is the most efficient way
Yes,
for
it
me.
absolutely is. Finishing the 25 levels gets you 15 roses, so 30 roses a week.
Vigor is vital to the game, so the way to get there shouldn't be expensive. Yes. Ozzy, I think I do part of agree with that, but I want to share that the roses design originally that was really really rare item and expensive item in the game, but as the game goes to the day, so yeah, and more gameplay that needs that item, so yeah, I think it's one of the thing considerable. They should be put into more different places you can get. Yeah, I think makes sense. I will note this down. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
I thank you. All right, here we have another person coming up. Yeah, I have no
Yep.
idea where they're at. I don't understand what they keep trying to ask, so I'm gonna have them come up to the stage.
Yeah. What's it about?
They keep saying shopping cart, and I have no idea what it means.
Oh, it's
Here
shopping
they
cart.
are. Here
Yeah.
they
Can
are.
you guys hear me?
Hi.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Hey, Bobby, this is Toothless. Hey, we were hoping that maybe we could get a shopping cart for the store so that we don't have to keep buying, small 99-cent, $4.99 purchases, and we can just do 3 or 4 different packs in one and not have to type a password in or click the purchase button several times.
Oh, shopping cart. Oh, but in the game.
Yeah.
So what I understand is, for like if you have 3009 promo packs to buy, you want to select. I want to buy 5 in a time or 10 in a time. Is something like that? That's what you're looking for?
That's essentially so they can queue up
Yes.
multiple purchases at once.
Oh, my curiosity of this one is, what's the most important reason you want to have that? It just make you to buy the things easier.
So
if you know how many you're gonna buy, so you want to buy it one
making
time.
it easier to buy out a selection of packs. So like
Okay.
because some of them say you can only buy 3 of them, well, queue all of that up into one purchase.
That's microtransaction.
So you don't have to do it 3 separate occasions.
All right. I know, right? But I never pay attention to microtransaction on my credit card because I used to top up like the bank will call me, "Hey, did you do any suspicious top up?" I say,
Some
"No,
of
don't
us
worry.
have bought those packs
Don't
way
worry."
too many times, and it being easier to do so would probably
I
benefit
know.
the game.
I know. If you're buying same thing for too many times, the bank will call you. Oh, I understand that. Okay. Especially when you're spending on credit card.
Then you have to deal with a text message link or call link or something like that, making it all at once.
Okay, shopping cart. Okay, shopping cart is a really interesting one. Okay, this is really new. I really hear this for the first time. Thank you
Because
for that.
I've
know that.
definitely had to deal with that before. Like, wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
I
Is
know,
this
I
somebody
know.
else?
Yes, I top up many times in fragrant order. If you guys wear the game, I spend a lot on that one. So a day I spend too much. So the bands keep calling me. Is anyone steal your account? And this is is this your real person doing that? Yes. Don't bother me for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, no, that pop up is exactly what we mean.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, thanks for that shopping cart. Yeah, nice idea, guys. Nice one. Yeah.
We have a new face coming up.
Yeah. Who's that?
There he
Hello.
is. You're muted right now,
Hello.
bud.
Hello, Alpha.
You got to unmute your mic.
Yeah, your mic is not. It's off.
Hello, you
There he is.
listening?
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
we can
Okay.
hear you now.
Okay, although I understand what you said about the server merge and the
Mhm.
cross guild, I would like your opinion, or if you have any like idea for people to reunite with their friends, like for transfer ticket for a single
Transfer.
person and not a guild. For example, I have many friends that are in different servers and would like to play together as a guild or a team. I understand
Oh.
that a lot of people would want to, go to the strong guilds, but that's not. Yeah, a guild has only 50 players, so that would be a great chance for friends to, play together.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So regarding this one, I can share a little bit. So, character transfer or character invite is one of the solution the dev team considered before. So, in the past, so we have few solution. One is server merge, regular server merge. The other one is character transfer. So in the meantime, at the end, we found out that we couldn't do it together for now. I mean, some other games they do. They have server merge. They also have character transfer. Yes, but just for us, if we want to keep on going server merging for now, so we won't have the character transfer function yet. I'm not sure if it is helpful, but for now, we can't do it in the same time. It's just technical limitation for now. But that's good
Okay.
idea. Yes, I like it. Yeah, I want that. I do
As
want
we
that.
as we are running out of time, I have one last person to bring up here, and then Ghost can help us close this out.
Yeah, we could answer a few more if you guys have
Oh, we
something
can.
come up. Yeah, small question. That's fine.
All
Hi.
right, you're live.
Jen.
Hi. So mine's isn't really so much an important one, but I'm curious about increasing the deputy slots in guild.
I'm so sorry. What slots?
The deputy
Deputy.
slots.
I a little bit.
So you have your guild leader and your deputies underneath. It used to be unrestricted back in my day, and I'm going to sound like grandpa. Back when the beta was live, and just shortly before season 2, I believe, you used to have unlimited slots for deputies.
So regarding this one, let me think. So this is part of the social feature, I would say. So regarding the last time I talked a little bit, so social feature for now is really painful, and they don't have a really better plan, nice plan of the social feature yet. That's why we still have the FNs and chairperson info, those things in the game yet. I know it's been a year. We pushed the dev to have it, but they just need someone to design this and with a perfect solution. Until that, they probably don't going to do anything yet, because it will be super complicated to the UI things if they don't decide and they don't know what to do and what they should have. They will be super hard to change after they apply to the game. I don't know if this works for you, but it's not really convinced me. But that's so far the answer. It's just like low priority things. Yeah.
So
I know it's
we
really
do
bad,
have
but yeah,
we do have
it's a little bit low priority.
somebody coming back up for a second, and I'm going to read while he's asking his question. I'm going to see if there's any final questions.
Can we more access to vegan transfer? Yes, as I said, there will be more. They will be delivered to more gameplay in the future. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Once
Yeah, I
again,
can hear you.
So I think most of the players that are like in the server X10, X20, and those, they have been having a lot of problems keeping up with the spenders now because the game has been out for so long. Don't you think it's time that every single event gives more rewards so that we can pretty much try to catch up at least a little bit? Like Dungeon Descent, I mean, it would be nice if they double the amount of roses that we can get from there, and then from the rank 1 and the challenges as well.
Actually, regarding this one, I do have something upcoming, but maybe not in the short term, but upcoming, the change. So you guys all know, so we have all the servers together after 28 days, right? So the plans for now, and the drawback of the things like every server will having the same schedule of events after 28 days. The painful thing is like someone maybe just passed 28 days and they're going to competing with someone maybe already played for a year. And that's really, really difficult and really, really bad experience. So also regarding the rewards, so new players and the old players should get a different amount of rewards regarding. I mean, I play a lot of games. There's no perfect solution to this one, but we do have a plan. Upcoming is like, so we will package maybe the servers they join today and join within the next 3 months. They will be in together for the next 6 months or 1 year. So the detail is not decided yet, but the idea is like at least this package, we call it like Zoom, or you can call it an alliance. You play in the same Zoom or you play in the same alliance. You guys going to have a different event schedule compared to the old servers. So that's part of the plan, the ideas. They want to ensure the new players experience and also so we can have a different schedule for all players. Not sure if this works for you guys, but that sounds something works for me. So we can make some change and new players won't have so much difficulty competing with the old players. Yep.
So, one that just got slapped on me.
You guys want to ask anything in the chat? That's fine. So we can have a few more, maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10
all right.
minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can work with that. Someone wanted to know if either crate transfers will be made a little bit easier, or the other question is if vigor items will be either made more readily available or the cost.
So what's the trade transfers means here?
So like the perfect marriage transfer, as we teach it, where you cycle it down and give it to a green.
Yeah. That's
you can.
already easy.
They want to know if that could be possibly made easier to pull off.
All right. So the way that you need to transfer the trade to the green, then the green pass to the one you have. So you mean the whole process, right?
Yes.
Right. I don't know. For now, I think it's really hard to change for now because this system is a little bit complicated since after Vigor, so you're getting more complicated and people will find it really, really painful, especially when you have marriage challenge. It's really painful. So doing all the things, swapping back to a greens, then swapping back to the main. and do all the words for the 5 trades. I know, yeah. I will take some notes down. I will talk to them, maybe find the time, but probably not in short because they, as I said, you guys already suggest few things like the PvE content, the scaling down, and the guild conquest, the rollout retreat. I think those things are more high priority. But regarding this one, yes, I will talk to them as well. I will let them know what's the painful part so far, so they will consider if they want to make it in the schedule or not. But right now, I don't have answer, but not going to change in short time. That's why I know.
I can say definitely because we're a competitive guild, and I know a bunch of the people here are in competitive guilds. The guild conquest changes would be much appreciated.
Yeah, I know. That's the really major gameplay, so they put in more time on it.
And we would appreciate that coming back down.
Yeah, thanks. No worries. Thanks.
We have 2 people. Well, 2 people here, quick. If we have 4 minutes, so we'll bring up Alpha or
Alpha, yeah.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I would like to suggest for the Bloodcraft champions, we have to wait 2 months, and we don't know if the new champion is going to be good or to invest or not. Do you consider like giving more information in the beginning of the season, so more people know if they're gonna invest in that or the old ones?
Okay, so
Solid.
regarding this, okay, I do 2 things coming up. One is the announcement board. So as you guys know, our game really lack of any game information in game. So you can't check the latest news, latest events, what is coming up or not, or what is happening in one place. So that one is coming. So that function, the feature is coming around maybe September or October. So yes, and after that, as the Alpha said, we do want to put like a schedule, schedule announcement during the guild play. The entrance for the guild conquest there. So once you click on that announcement, you will see the whole schedule, what is coming up, and the new champions, the new gameplay, the PvE gameplay, and the challenge. Everything will be there with the time duration. Announce it. Yes, but for the rerun champions, I know sometimes it's really hard. You don't know which is coming. For now, to be honest, the rough schedule of that is like the last latest clan, they will be rerun into the next new clan week. For now, it is something like that. But it will be changed because we won't be able to keep having 2 clans per month. That's why I know. The idea is to having 2 clans per month, but maybe in the future, it will slowly to drop out. Then the whole schedule will be complete random and need to reschedule. So I'm not sure if this is making sense to you guys, but yes, you won't like having the same schedule for all the rerun champions that need to be rescheduled after another 6 months. It's really complicated. It's really complicated, yeah. And
I understood it well enough that I could translate it, so that's good enough, I guess. We have one final question.
Yeah.
And you know who it is.
Okay, before that, any plans for running 2 or 3 clans event at a time? Yes. That's what I'm saying. The new idea, if we have a Zoom or alliance for all the future servers, that could be. And different server, different Zoom, they will have different clan events in the same time. That is possible, yes. Okay, go ahead, Blood.
All right, Bobby. So my question is, you see how you have those events where you have to spend a certain amount to be rewarded? For example, if you spend 1,500, you get all the rewards. I
Yep.
think it would be better if you would cut that in half, because not everybody in the game can afford to spend the 1,500. So if it was dropped to at least half, where you can claim all rewards at 750, that will probably help the community a lot more. And then regardless if it's only 750, the spenders are still gonna spend what they want to spend. Because
Okay,
as of
so
right now, only a few of us can spend 1,500 in one go.
okay, so you are talking about the top price, right? The
Yeah,
amount you
for
need to redeem the price.
the buy reward.
Okay, yeah, right. So basically the purchase thing.
Yeah.
Right. So so for personally, I won't talk too much about this one because I'm not the one that really knowing too much information, but I will pass to the team. Yeah, so the lowdown the amount that you should hit up to the top price. Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would encourage more people to actually spend more too, because they know they can hit it.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah. Noted.
All right, I know we're getting close to
Why we
time.
don't get guild top up event no more? They should. They're still there, but maybe they just didn't put it on the schedule yet.
Do you have any wrap ups, Bobby? Because I know we're pushing time already.
Just give me a second, guys. Give me a second.
Yep, not a problem.
My voice just okay. Keep going.
So, do you have any things that you want to finish up? Because I know you said 10 more minutes, and we're already past.
Yeah, I
So-
think if you guys, my more application will be sent soon. Yeah, welcome for that. Welcome for that.
Anything you want to say for your closing piece?
Yeah, I think I really want to do this kind of things, like talk to players or maybe engage with guilds or whatever. So in the future, so that's what we try doing for the past 3 months, as you guys know. So broadcast just one of the way, and the upcoming September ones, maybe you guys can promote for me because you guys are the guild leader and deputed. So that's something based on guilds and based on alliance, as I said before. So I want you guys as friends, not as member in the official server, can be friends or talk to each other and share you guys experience the game and try to fight for the same goal. So the September adventure is something like D&D, as I said, but it's not that complicated. So it's not really complete random things. You just need to like pick the answer your guild, your alliance agree for. So then you put on it on the votes. Then you guys can try to get the same price after the end of the month. So all the ideas want you guys to engage with each other in the server here, because in game, as I said, we really lack of the social feature and it's really bad. So if you guys can talk more and feel more fun in the official server, that will be my much appreciated. Yeah, that's beside the game. Yeah.
And for a few people, the mods hadn't quite teased exactly what the final game was. Now you gotta maybe have an idea, maybe pick your alliances accordingly. But as a wrap up, Ghost, I know you had something for it.
Yeah, thank you so much, and congratulations for the first year. I just aware that. Congrats. And yeah, catch you guys later. Maybe in the future official events there. We will have maybe another broadcast coming next week. So maybe you guys have more question from this two week. Let me know. I will try to discuss that.
I'd be happy to try and organize it a little better than I did this time.
Yeah.
Life is
Thank
weird.
you guys. Yeah. Thank you guys for the day or night there. And yeah. I'll see you guys then. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will jump off. See ya.
You have a wonderful day, bud. All right. Anybody who wants to will probably slowly leak down back into the chat or the Vokes chat below us. If you want to hang out, talk with us, just random shenanigans, you're more than welcome to join us.